welcome to the Questionnaires podcast, where each week we source the best questions from Yahoo Answers and attempt to provide the best advice from...
Do our internal organs jiggle when we walk?
Do men ever accidentally sit on their balls?
We're here to prove that every question deserves an answer. Join with me this week, as always, is Marcus.
Hi, Tom.
And Damien.
Hello.
How are we?
Yeah,
I will answer that question.
That really hit home for a lot of a lot of us.
Yeah, a lot of us. 50% of the audience. Well, I like to think we've got 50-50 male and female.
Well, a cry for amen.
The whole notion of guys sitting on their balls, until I fell victim to it.
You thought it was impossible.
I always thought it was impossible.
You're like,
like, calm down.
No balls is that
I
big.
thought, how does one sit on their balls?
Yeah.
And even now that I've done it, I still don't know how it happened.
Oh.
But gravity's a bitch. That's all I'm going to say.
That's
Your face went up in agony. Like,
It did. like I'd been shot.
yeah, like you've been
That's
shot.
actually why I collapsed the other week. I sat on my balls. That's actually what happened.
Twice. Actually
Yeah.
twice.
well, Mr. Big Balls, stop bragging to everyone about how your balls get in the way of everything.
I don't know. I think that's a good thing.
That's true. How are we going anyway?
Yeah, good, man.
Real well?
Yes,
Good,
much
yeah.
better than last week, for
Much
sure.
better?
That's good, yeah.
I'm feeling good.
I'm a little exhausted from the week. I'm ready for the week to be over.
Fair enough. I mean, Damon's left the house. He's gotten a haircut.
have.
He looks fresh.
He does
I'm
look
feeling
fresh.
fresh.
It seems like, you're no longer the recluse that's been,
It's
the
like
rear window guy in the...
your like foot long beard is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your like foot long fingernails are gone. Everything's foot long.
I've emerged from the cocoon.
That's it.
Have you
Yeah.
been doing tapestry inside? Like, what have you been doing while cooped in the house?
No. I've been
started
reintegrated
yoga.
into the public now. They've
right.
accepted me. Yeah.
Inserted into
Haven't
the
been
world.
falling over. Nothing like that.
That's good.
That's
I'm no
good.
longer hearing Bono in my mind's eye, so I'm okay.
Are
You're like,
you-
I've silenced Bono.
I have.
Are you feeling comfortable? Like, you're not sort of worried, like, is it going to happen again?
No, yeah, I've been okay.
That's good.
I haven't had those scares anymore. Well, at the time, because every time I had my vertigo was at night time, so whenever like it starts to get dark, I would legitimately start to get worried. I would see the moon and start to be like, oh no,
no.
it's happening.
Your hair on the back of your arms are like going up. And
Yeah.
Oh, good. He's surviving.
Ooh.
He's
How about you,
hanging
Tom?
in there.
How are you?
I'm doing well, man. I'm
We
doing...
always seem to not forget about you, but
No one forgets about me, dude. I'm the first person that everyone hears. So
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
You
But
might forget about
you
me.
are like the stoic captain who is busy manning the ship, so
I
we
am.
get to talk and
Yeah.
do what we want while you're busy not hitting
That's right.
icebergs, that type of thing.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Not unlike the Titanic captain.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah,
better than him.
I'm better than him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm alive. That's
Wow.
right.
You didn't go down with no shit.
Too soon? No. No, I'm doing great. I'm just ready to answer some questions. I really am looking forward to doing the podcast as
Yes.
I do every week. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to answer questions from the website Yahoo Answers. We each find a question to answer, to provide some advice, to help these people on their way. We just try to help them out.
Yes.
That's how the show works. The other thing we do is we choose a theme for each week to name the question askers. And it's my theme this
It
week.
is your theme.
And I was unprepared for this, so we had to quickly do a Google search about national days
Yep.
and find out what the national day was today, the day that we're recording this.
Yep.
And it's National Pasta Day. Now, as Italians,
Yes.
I mean, I would assume,
Every day is National Pasta
not
Day.
to be racist to Italians.
No, it's fine.
But you love pasta, right?
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
really, no.
Whenever I bring pasta into into work,
Yeah.
and people ask what I have for lunch, and I'm like, spaghetti, and like, oh yeah, you
fucking would.
you would.
Of course you are, you dirty
You
dog.
would, you slip it up, slippy slip.
See, but you say that all Italians like pasta. I don't really like that
But
pasta.
this is the thing. People like pasta.
People love pasta. Even
think-
non-Italians love pasta. So
Yeah.
it's a very much loved dish.
It's like saying pizza. Oh, yeah, Italians love pizza. It's
Pizza's
like,
amazing,
No,
though.
dude, everybody loves pizza.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with pizza.
pizza's delicious.
If you don't like pizza, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And I don't trust you. Stay away from me.
That's true. If you don't like pizza, then we can't be friends.
It's true. So we're going to name the question askers about after types of pasta.
Yes.
Does that sound all right?
Yeah, I like it.
Now, you can use a flavor of pasta. You can use a type of actual, like, the pasta that you use.
Yeah.
I'm happy with, like, a sauce of some sort.
Can I go?
Please, Damien.
I'm just gonna go for a type of pasta.
Okay.
I feel like it doesn't get enough credit.
Okay.
Fusilli.
Ooh, are they...
They're kind of like a corkscrew shape.
Yeah, I know the ones. Yeah.
Just feel like you don't see it that often.
I would have called them spirals, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
that's
do
the
that.
spiral one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
call
yeah.
them.
And I pick
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I call them too. What's the Italian word? Spirals. Yes.
What's the Italian word for spiral? It's probably Fusellini. Yeah. Is it Fusellini? Like Mussolini?
No, it's not like Mussolini at all.
It's exactly like Mussolini in every
exactly
way.
like Mussolini.
Mussolini was very straight. Yes, he was very
He was
straight.
the opposite. He was not curly, not twisty.
All right, So, and I picked Fusili because this is a silly person.
Okay.
Okay.
Fusili writes in, give me my world record.
Okay.
This is Fusellini right here. It's demanding.
It seems that way.
Give me
Sounds
my
like
record.
Mussolini. He does sound it.
I saw online that the world's fattest cat was a cat called Meow that weighed 18 kilos. Well, my cat Patches is pretty fat, so I chucked her on my bathroom scale and was ecstatic to see she weighs 19.5 kilos.
That's
wow.
a fat cat.
I applied for the record and a couple months later received a letter from Guinness stating that they no longer accept applications for fattest animals. I was livid. How can they ignore something that is basically a part of human history? I don't even need to be put in their stupid book. I just want a plaque acknowledging that I have the fattest cat so that I can show my friends. I'm not asking for the world, but I am entitled to this. Any ideas to convince the people at Guinness? Fusellini.
Ooh, Mussolini. Like, the fattest cat. Oh.
This is difficult though, because I know Guinness is very. I've actually met a Guinness World Record. The person that basically judges.
Okay,
Really?
yeah.
The guy that he literally has a blazer with the Guinness.
Yeah.
And a clipboard with the Guinness World Record.
I wonder how you get one of those jobs.
I own the record for smashing the most melons with my head.
No, you
No, you
don't.
don't.
I actually do.
Bull crap.
I mean, no, I don't. You guys know me as if that has never come up.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know you knew a guy who worked for Guinness.
It's true. I can explain why.
Okay.
We at the school that I work at, they broke a world record. It was a strange thing. It was the amount of it's like the amount of people drumming on a Swiss ball with drumsticks at one time.
On a
Okay.
Swiss, they're
Like
just
an
getting
exercise ball, right?
They're just
An
getting
exercise
so
ball.
obscure.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, no one, they decide, I think no one had the record. They decided what the record should be. They're
Yes,
like,
you-
I don't know, like fucking 300 of it. They're like, fine, we can do it. They're like, all right, you have to do it for this long, for this, like this amount of people, for this amount of time, consecutively at the same time. And he's
Yeah.
there with his clipboard, like making sure everyone's doing it in unison to the beat, to the same.
Was it a song or was it just them hitting
They had
along?
like a routine
Yeah.
to a song. I
Because
think.
I do know you can submit records. Like I've looked on the website and it's like you can either beat obviously old records or
Yeah.
pitch a new one.
Yeah.
But they have to basically deem whether or not it's worth
They're
even breaking to
they're
begin
gonna
with.
give the Guinness Book World Record
stamp of approval,
tick
yeah.
approval.
Yeah, I think this one was like a fundraiser thing as well. So they were
and
probably
you
just
guys,
like,
you guys actually
they
oh,
broke the record.
I mean, there was no record to break. You set
right.
the record.
They
They
set
set
the
the
record.
record.
I don't know if anyone's going to really try and do it. I mean,
Yeah.
we had a whole bunch of Swiss balls that we like had to blow up, and then like, what do you do with like Swiss balls? You can't really store them.
And
Away.
then it's like nobody wants to break that record because then you got all these fucking Swiss balls.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like apparently with food records now,
Yeah.
Guinness are like, if you're planning to like make a ton of food, you have to have plans where
To distribute
whether
it.
it's going to be eaten or donated to charity,
Oh.
like to like a soup kitchen. You can't just make a ton of food to break a record
So
and
Guinness,
then throw it all out.
It sounds like with the cat thing, it's
Yeah.
not about like, oh, you know, it's punishing animals to make them fat.
Yeah.
Is
It
that
is,
what it is?
that's why I
So
would
Guinness are woke.
No, they are very woke. Like I've done a lot. I did a lot of research because of this question.
Perfect.
So they've set a lot of parameters now because obviously, if people know there are records that can be broken that are like the fattest cat,
Yeah.
some's just going to like force feed their cat.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
feed my cat some mint.
lasagna until unless they're Garfield,
His
they're
name
not
is
going to enjoy
Garfield.
it.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
it.
And there's even like they've put rules in that there's no records for like the youngest pilot or the youngest person to sail around the world because
okay.
it's too dangerous.
Right.
So they've kind of stamped that out. And
They've
also,
got rid of all the danger rules.
yeah, I
danger
want to rain on
records.
this person's parade a little bit as well because
Okay.
I didn't do enough research.
Now, I could imagine this is what I would imagine why they're not giving it to him because there must be more fatter cats out there that they're like, no, we're just not accepting him anymore.
But also, they don't want people to feed.
Yeah, that's
force
that.
feed
That
cats.
is it. That's it.
But then
But
take
here's-
the record out.
Like, well, it's like I think from what I've
Once
read,
it goes up, Tom, you
a lot
can't
of the
pull it
time,
down.
like there is actually a part on their website where it's like these are the records we no longer accept, and they still recognize that the record stands.
Yeah.
Like one of them was like the biggest fox to be killed in a fox hunt, like that type of stuff, right?
Right.
But they're like, that's never going to be broken now. It doesn't care. Like, we don't care if you kill a bigger fox.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah, okay.
But I did some research.
Yeah.
And it turns out the heaviest cat actually wasn't 18 kilos.
Oh.
It was 21.3 kilos and it was owned by an Australian guy.
My man.
So
What's the cat's
What
name?
was the cat's name? 'Cause
Better
it's,
than Meow.
his name was Himmy.
Himmy.
Yeah.
That's not that great.
Yeah, it's not.
Nah,
I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting,
I was
but-
expecting something better than that.
Yeah, right.
But so this person's wrong anyway.
They're wrong. So they
don't
wouldn't have had the record.
They don't have the record.
Is it-
But that means they might feed their cat more so they can get the record.
I
Yeah.
feel like the world record, the Guinness World Record book is regional though.
Yeah.
Because I know that like specifically in the Australian record book, I saw that Dustin Martin from the Richmond Football Club
Yes.
has a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, for the most fend-offs.
For the most fend-offs in a game.
Really?
Yeah.
And it says like known as the don't argue.
Yeah.
in AFL football. It's like most fend-offs in an AFL football
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
There's no way that that's going in an American.
You can't,
No,
yeah.
but I do think there's probably stuff that's more universal for like, the quickest marathon or something like
the
that.
world's largest cat would be
Whereas
world, I imagine.
AFL doesn't apply to that.
They wouldn't say the fattest cat in North America
Yeah.
or the
No.
fattest cat in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've actually always legitimately wanted to hold a world record.
Okay.
And I got a bit envious when Tom said he had the melon one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then he was lying, so it's fine.
So your envy was
it's
misplaced.
gone. Yeah,
Don't worry,
it's fine.
I'm not a world record holder.
My world
so-
record for the most envious man is diminished after I
It
found
diminished
out.
really quickly.
Okay.
So I was looking into it and I got a bit disheartened because a lot of people were saying that now with world records.
You had to pay for it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people are saying you need money more than you need talent,
right.
which is great because I have neither of those things.
Don't worry, having no talent doesn't mean shit because you've got no money either.
well, apparently
Or vice
that's right.
versa.
Don't worry, you never would have made it.
Because apparently you got to like fly out the official, you got to pay for their stay and all these
Yeah.
type of things when they come down. But there is a section on their website where it's essentially like, here are some records you can break at your house.
Okay.
And all you have to do is film it and send proof.
Yeah.
And they can sign off on it and give you the
Okay.
record for it,
I thought
right?
this might have been like your mum trying to get you to do chores. Like, the most dishes washed. It's like, give it a go.
How
Oh.
quick can you sweep your bedroom?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
didn't get it done, but at least the place is clean.
Yeah.
So I've actually pulled some
Records?
records that you can do in your home.
Okay.
Cool.
And I want you guys to tell me which one you think I can legitimately break.
Are you
specifically.
going to try and do it?
I want to try and do it.
All right, are you going to record it?
Well, I got to practice first.
Okay.
I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to submit my application until I think I can actually beat it.
All right.
You need a training montage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You're the best.
But I feel like we are royalty. We should set a good precedent for
Okay.
our plebs. You know?
I'm with you.
All right. So tell me which ones you guys think. I got a few here. Right.
Yep.
So one of the records is the fastest time to butter 10 slices of bread. 26.11 seconds.
10 slices of bread in
How
26.
much butter?
It just says the rules spread the butter evenly. So I think it's just like as long as the majority of it is covered.
You can't just clump it on.
Can it be butter or margarine?
Butter.
Okay,
There's a separate record for margarine.
No, because margarine is much easier to spread.
Oh, but you
butter,
just keep-
butter just whenever I try and like spread butter, it just goes bleh.
You just keep it out of the fridge and you'd be okay.
Room temp, it'll lather well.
All right. Next one. The farthest distance to blow a pea.
Oh, a pea shooter.
7.51 meters.
That doesn't seem that far.
To be completed on a flat surface using just one breath.
Oh, like it sits on the table and you blow it.
Yes. So the picture was this guy like on the floor blowing this pea across the room.
Is it Ian Thorpe or someone with a lot
You
of-
wouldn't need a good, you're right. A
Pavarotti.
big lung
Just launches it.
You would need a big lung capacity. And my cardio is non-existent, so all
Right.
right.
It inhales
No,
the
no,
pea.
I'm choking.
it's on camera too.
And I get,
This is where he died.
I get the record for the first person to die attempting that record.
You got the record.
Rest in
got it.
peace.
You got it. Hey, no, damn it, I don't want you doing that. I don't want you blacking out again, all right?
All right,
Yeah,
never.
true.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
yeah.
All right, number 3. Fastest time to arrange the alphabet from a can of alphabet soup.
Oh.
3 minutes and 21 seconds.
I reckon that's
That's
doable.
doable.
I thought I could do that.
Just go
Oh, so you just gotta. Wait, is there like some hidden letters like Q's barely in it?
Yeah, like
Well, I'm
they're
sure
rare.
there'd probably be, maybe it's like Scrabble.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where is it? Where is it? You're like, fuck it,
But
damn
then
it.
again, I've never tried it, so I don't know.
I would like to see you do
That's
that.
a good one.
Yeah.
That's
All
a
right.
good one.
Number 4, I'd need 2 people for this.
Yep.
The farthest water balloon. Water balloon. Water balloon throw. 38.82 meters.
38.
Dude, you would be
So that's
like,
so that'd be like me lobbing it to you, and you have to catch it, and it cannot burst,
I can't do
oh, so it
that.
has to be thrown and caught.
and it can't
Can I
burst.
throw it at you so then I don't get water on me?
I mean,
Yeah,
if,
but the whole we don't get the record if it bursts.
Oh, okay.
Mighty Ducks taught me a lot about being able to pass an egg with
Yeah.
a hockey stick
Right?
without breaking the
So
egg.
it should be you, Tom, that
I mean,
catches
yeah,
the water.
I feel like I am. Emilio Estevez has taught me well.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I reckon
yeah,
I'd be up for the challenge.
He does have father's hands as well.
he does have
nurturing
gentle,
hands.
soft
gentle
hands.
nurturing
Soft hands.
All right,
gentle
maybe that's a
nurturing
that's a
hands.
goer. Then we
Just
could be
saying.
joint record holders.
There we go, Marcus.
right.
Sorry.
I'll just time it.
Yeah,
And then
cool.
the last 2, this one, I don't know how I go with this one, but the most M&Ms eaten in 1 minute blindfolded using chopsticks, that was 20,
Nah, fuck
and
that.
you can only pick one at a time, up one at a time.
Oh.
No, dude,
That's too hard?
No way. There's no way I'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
M&M's with chopsticks, crunchy M&M's or peanut M&M's?
Just normal M&Ms, or you
Yeah.
can use Smarties. I think Smarties are a little bit bigger. Maybe they could be better.
I think either way.
Nah, it's funny as a thin. Either way,
Go
I
fuck
would
yourself.
give that a shot.
That's,
You'd give it a go?
I'd give that one a
How's
shot.
a
rate
chopstick
yourself.
game, though?
Not that great.
Could you catch a fly with
But
the
I
chopsticks?
get to eat Smarties. So even if I lose the record, I win.
Do you reckon you could Miyagi some Smarties into your
No,
mouth?
not
For
really.
20 in how long?
In a minute?
In a minute.
Jesus, no way, man. Think about how well trained some